Season 2 of Wiggins Talk Unplugged. We got the Queen back. Y'all know we've been missing her for about 2.5 months. She is back. I want her to explain to y'all, let y'all know what's been going on with her. But she did lose her father, my grandfather, and she's trying to get back to herself. But she's here, y'all. Let's hear from her.
Hello, everyone. And I want to first thank everybody that's been sending me um, cards, flowers, and their condolences. I appreciate all of that. I want to thank everyone for being there. Just stand in prayer with me through all this hard, difficult time. I've been in Mississippi for like 2 months. I've been back now a week. And I thank God I was able to be there for the 2 months I was there to spend the last 2 months with my dad before he decided to transition over. And I got a chance to spend Christmas, New Year's, his 93rd birthday with him. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful I had that time with him. And at the same time, even though he was sick, you call him, he always say, I'm okay, how you doing? How everybody doing at home? And all of this. His mind was always tight. He never once lost his memory. He never had dementia, Alzheimer's. He knew what was going on around him at all times. And I thank God for that. I truly do. I thank God for the time that I had with him. But when he left me that February 5th, it was suddenly, I wasn't expecting it. At just 6:30 that morning, I was woke up to help clean him up and stuff. First time I ever was woke up that early to help clean him up. But that day, 6:30 a.m., I seen the change. 2 p.m. that afternoon, he was gone. He left so quick and so peacefully, and my dad didn't suffer. So I thank God for that.
Good, good. Now you back home with your family. I know we don't take the place of granddaddy.
No.
But we here. We
Y'all
here
my
for
babies.
you. Yes.
Y'all my babies.
We here for you. And we want the best for you.
Well, that was actually, he was the last one, he was the only parent I had living. And all my siblings, I have told you before, everybody is deceased. So I'm the last one of their children is living. My parents, Dorothy and Hertha Drake, his is living. And so that means I have to start a new chapter now without my dad. So I got to get through this part now, not having him around. It's been a long time. I thank God for the 68 years I had with him. So it's starting a new chapter in my life without him. It's not as easy, but it's nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God.
I know I get my strength from you, honey, because you one strong woman. So here we are today, and I know we back on the show. You ain't want to we ain't do no shows without you.
No,
So
I
let's
ain't
bring
do
it on in and let them get a view of the Wiggins ladies, because we are here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, we here.
Our cameraman got a question today too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Does being a first lady exempt you from some of the stuff regular families go through after death?
No, definitely not. No, it don't. It'd be nice if I was exempt, but
Yeah, it would be.
but I'm not seeing like I've been getting hit harder than I ever got hit before in my life. I mean, stuff been coming out. I don't even know where it's come from. It's like I am the worstest person on this side of earth. I mean, really. I mean, I got a family member out here that's been all on Facebook lying and putting me down like I done did something to them, and I haven't. Everything he's saying is nothing true about it. Only thing I can say is I can give some truth. Where truth is, but where's that? Yes, my sister did move on Bundy Street. Yes, she did. But she moved there because she was homeless. When my mom died,
That's a blessing, ain't
Huh?
It's a blessing.
Big
to move
blessing.
Yeah,
somewhere.
she got a chance not just to rent a house. She had a chance. She had got some extra money from Social Security that she ended up having to pay back. Well, $8,000, matter of fact. And she needed a home, somewhere to stay, because she told me she was homeless. And her son had put her out of my mom's house. So she was really homeless. So I had another nephew, bless his heart. Didn't make no money out of the deal, because once he got through paying the bills, the taxes, and the water, all the water bills stuff, he walked away. He just ended up giving her the house because he owed her some bills. He wanted to make sure she come in there with a clean slate.
Absolutely.
So, but for some reason, this nephew of mine has really been putting me down, like I'm going around stealing family property, which I don't understand that. And I made my sister buy a house on Bundy Street so everybody can go there and sell dope, which I didn't do that either. And it's just like I'm a villain, and that's not true. That's not me. But I'm gonna say this: a lot of y'all know me. Even when I was out there getting high, y'all knew me. Can nobody ever say that I was scandalous? I stole anything from anybody? Or did anybody dirty in any kind of way that know me, that truly know me? Y'all cannot say nothing. That the only thing I ever try to do is help somebody. That's all you can ever say. But this guy that discredit me, then put me down like I'm around stealing and doing everything, putting the folks up to sell dope in people's houses and all of this stuff, just tearing my name up.
I believe a lot of that comes from hurt and jealousy. And the devil is using him to attack you because of your connection with God. That's all it is. At the end of the day, he have to use somebody, and the closest person to you that can do all this is that person you're talking about. So if we resist anything else, they'll flee. The devil would flee from the whole situation. But it's totally wrong, because once you start putting scenarios out there on social media about somebody's parents or any family member, and it's false information, how do you expect for everybody else to move? You think we're supposed to just let it go, not say nothing, not feel no type of way? But when you are discrediting the people that raised us the right way our whole lives, I mean, even when we struggled and went through everything else like everybody else, you and Daddy never forgot how to raise us. It made y'all stronger. Y'all taught us morals and values. And a lot of people was jealous of that. They hurt because they don't have what we have. And it's nothing that we do, and it's not materialistic things. It's all God. God did this for us. God is protecting us. We are covered through you guys and through God. God covered you guys, and he covered us. And that's where it's it. God made everything you got now is because of God. Y'all worked hard
And
for it.
I worked hard. Your dad worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
I only took what my parents put in me and put it in action. God did the rest.
Yeah.
And my mama and my daddy, not only me, but all her children was taught the same thing. Did we go the same way? No. All of us went different directions.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we remember one thing: to love one another,
Mm-hmm.
be forgiving, and try to help each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing we learned. Always to love, okay? And you'll never hear me get out here and say nothing about all live to everybody in the world what I have really been through with family members or other people's in my family or even outside my family. Because what happened, that happened. Everybody ain't got to know what happened. But
Right.
if you gonna come for me with the truth. Don't come for me with a bunch of lies, okay? Have a receipt. Because, see, I got receipts. That's one thing. I got receipts on everything. As they say, clock that.
Clock that T. Yes, ma'am. Clock that
so
T.
if
I
you
mean-
want, right, y'all better clock that T and clock it right. Okay?
Right. The only thing I'm more disappointed in the fact that if you had all these issues with the family, why couldn't you come to us, personally, and address the issues? Because every time we ask you what's the issue, you can't even tell us what's the real issue. What do we need to fix to move forward, towards family, or don't move forward and let you go your way, we go our way, but it's all love.
This is what we have to do. What's been said, everybody know what's been said. But this is how I'm gonna handle it. I'm still gonna love that brother.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? And I forgive that brother. And there ain't nothing gonna stop me from loving him. Because that's my blood. If it wasn't my blood, I still would love you. Because that's how my mama raised us, to love one another.
Right.
You know, and I'm not here to tear nobody down.
Absolutely.
Only thing I want to know, let y'all know, a lot of stuff been said about me and my family is not true. If you really know me, that speaks for itself. Everybody that know Deborah Drake Wiggins know me. And they never can say nothing negative like I've been hearing all over Facebook. Never, ever. Okay, anyway, I'm about tired of talking about that.
Yeah, we're gonna let that go. It ain't nothing but love, you know what I'm saying? They wanna move forward, come talk to us.
Right.
That's it. Just come talk to us directly. We love you either way.
I'm always a phone call away.
So,
Beautiful.
right now, how are you, Mom? How are you?
I feel it's a little emptiness in it, and there's a void that's missing. My husband told me he see a change in me. He wasn't knowing that, and I've been heard you say the same thing. But I don't see it, but I got a little darkness there because it seems, I don't feel, it's so, I guess I'm gonna say, I don't want to really accept the fact that my dad is gone. Because to me, he was Superman. I done seen this man battle cancer, heart attack, strokes, gallbladder had set up gangrene, all kind of stuff, and he bounced back. And then all of a sudden, I sit with him, and you can call him, and first thing he gonna say, you just say, how you doing? He said, I'm all right, how you doing? You know? And he saw his voice was so strong. I'm missing him. I'm really missing him. I'm gonna miss that. This morning I got up, I felt like I needed to call him, but I couldn't call him. So I gotta get through that part. And yes, I'm grieving, and all this other junk come on at the wrong time. Let me deal with what I gotta deal with. And if you wanna come after me correct, please. And make sure you have the right teeth when you come. That teeth come with, wasn't even right, it wasn't even hot.
Right, and that's how I look at it. The fact that you are grieving that we just lost granddaddy, instead of bashing each other, why they couldn't reach out to you? Ain't Deborah, you okay? Ain't Deborah, I love you. Nobody was
I
reaching
haven't
out.
heard that yet.
Nobody was reaching out, but yet tear
Yeah,
you
some
down.
people
I mean, yeah,
was, but you wasn't.
A couple, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you have been there for everybody our whole entire. I'm 40 years old. I've been living with you.
41.
41 next month. I can honestly say we have shared you our whole life. Our whole life we have shared you. We had cousins living with us in and out. Different sets of cousins. You fed us together, we stayed together, and we was like brothers and sisters. So if we had to share them during all these times, we have to share you with them. Why now that this heavy load is on you, we don't have them backing us up to help you get out of this darkness. It's just us, because it's always us and we're going to be here. But we need them to come here too and help us help you, because you raised all of us. You fed everybody. We didn't go without anything, but you made sure everybody had everything they needed when they weren't getting it from their parents. You was there. You have been there our whole life for everybody else. I have watched you cry on your knees for them, praying in late night calls, hospital calls, jail calls, divorces and relationships. It's always been you. Ain't Deborah, ain't Deborah, ain't Deborah, ain't Deborah. Where are they now?
And I get up out of my bed and run into the hospital.
Right, where are they?
Wherever I gotta go. The rest, I'm like, what they call them? Captain Save or somebody.
Captain
whatever.
Save a hoe, but you're not no Captain. Lord,
No.
But no, I'm just saying though, from our point of view, where's everybody
But
at?
you know what? I will still be like that to this day.
Of course.
My dad was like that. My mom was like that. My dad, he didn't have, he always said I was the only child he ever had. but he raised many of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
And he raised a lot of kids. My mama raised a lot of kids, a lot of her grandkids. And I guess I just in me. And just because you don't have to give birth to somebody, or even have no kind, you don't have to give birth, you don't have to be a aunt, a blood cousin to love a person, to share that love with them. Because you look at it, we all God's kids anyway. So I thank God that I am like that, that I can share, and I'm, that y'all allow me to share without getting so jealous and upset and all of that. I thank God for y'all. But see, y'all doing is open up y'all doors and homes the same way.
Absolutely.
Y'all loving people that not blood and is blood.
Mm-hmm.
You take care and you sharing that. It's passed on, but that's how God wants us to do.
Yeah.
Pass the love, share the love. And some kid might not have what y'all had, but I want them to feel the love that I had for y'all.
Absolutely. And they should have felt it.
That's all I ever did is just try to love them and care for them and try to show them a different life, Even like I said, when I got high, y'all didn't really know that. I don't even think y'all even knew I got high. Or because y'all never really felt the effect of it. Because I never wanted to put y'all through none of that. Because I never had to go through it, so I didn't want to put y'all through it.
Right.
So, yes, I try to be the best that I could to y'all and everybody else. So when you come to my house, you going to feel that love, genuine love. Not fake about it. If somebody hungry, I'm going to feed them. If they sick, I'm going to take care of them. I nurture them.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Now, if a person hungry, feed them. I understand that, right? But is it your responsibility to feed the same person 30 days, every single day?
I don't tell you, if they hungry, they come to my house every single day, I'm going to feed them.
Right.
I'm going to feed them if they hungry.
But it becomes a pattern, right?
Well, till they break that pattern.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to ask them, find out what's going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
Why this is happening this way. Why you don't ever have no food. If I see a person getting food stamps or money and they ain't trying to do nothing, then we don't have that talk.
Right. Because you got women out here that get all these food stamps and sell all their food stamps, but then come to your door every day saying they hungry. Well, sweetie, I'm hungry too.
Yeah, and then that's when you're gonna have to use a little wisdom. Look, baby, I can't take care of you when you get the same thing I get, and I got kids just like you got.
Right.
Saying now, you can eat off of what I done cooked, but I ain't giving you nothing extra. I don't have nothing extra to give you. But if I didn't cooked, if I'm sitting down there, you at my house, I ain't gonna let you sit there and look at me eat. I'm gonna feed you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just can't sit at my house and watch me eat.
Right.
That's how I am. I mean, that's how everybody should be. But if it's something that you just come there every day because you know you get a free meal and you blowing and misusing your stuff, I'm gonna have a talk with you.
Right.
And I still a feed you, but I don't have a talk with you.
Right.
And ask you what's going on with you. And be willing to take you to the grocery store and show you how to buy some food to last you from 1 month to the other. Because sometimes people don't know how to even shop when they do get food stamps.
Right.
Even though we're kind of switching it up now, but they don't. They don't know how to shop. I remember when I was on food stamps, I used to make my stamps last from 1 month to the next.
I'm still trying to figure out, even though they didn't cut me off of food stamps and stuff, I'm still trying to figure out how did you make it last? Because when I was getting food stamps, all the food stamps I was getting, it just wasn't enough.
Because, first of all, I would go to the grocery store and I know I need meats. And y'all ate a bunch of beans too. Beans and peas. See, I love beans and peas and cornbread. I don't even have to have meat. A lot of times, I didn't eat no meat. I let y'all eat all the meat because I didn't want no meat.
Right.
I just give me some cornbread and some beans. I'm cool.
But
But that's why I knew how to shop. I didn't go get microwavable stuff. I didn't go get,
yes.
I was just trying to, this is what I want to ask.
go ahead.
Because I heard what you demonstrated about taking care of people and whether they're your family or not. I think we're gonna need you sisters to step up. A lot of that ain't going on. These young women out here ain't taking care of their own children.
Right.
I know some sisters, man, right down the street, and it break my heart when they came and got their children the other day. CPS, I ain't know what was going on. We went to see.
Oh.
CPS took their children, and her attitude was just ridiculous. I'm like, you need to beat up. No, get out my yard, like taking me and going.
Wow.
I'm like, this shit.
Wow.
And I'm thinking it was not her children, but they were. She telling them to get out of her yard. I'm doing something, take their little, and get on out my yard. I don't know if she followed up or not. I don't know if she's doing anything to get her, but just to see that demonstrate just blew my mind. Especially hearing what y'all just was talking about.
That's, I'm glad I didn't see that. But the thought of that, a mother telling them to get, and probably was being sarcastic with it too. I couldn't see that. I have a lot of love for my kids. I mean, that's one thing I never wanted to do. I never wanted CPS in my relationship, in my home, or the thought of them taking my babies. Well, I would have lost my mind. But it's a lot of, like you said, a lot of parents these days, they don't care about what the kids have. They care more about themselves. A lot of mothers now is not caring about babies. They caring about their man. Now, we was raised like this. You don't go fix your husband, your man plate before you feed your little bitty kids that can't fix a plate. You understand? So in my house, the kids always got fed, then the man. My husband type of man, I don't even have to fix his plate. He'll fix his own plate. He let me go and take care of the babies because he know that's how it's going to be done. And I respect him for even allowing me to do it. Because some men tell me, how you going to feed them before you feed me? You feed. Now, I ain't going to feed you no steak and my kids eat hot dogs. If you eating a steak, my kids going to be eating a steak too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make no difference. I'm not putting nobody over them babies because them babies can't get no more than what we give them. A grown person can get their own, but them babies can't. So I'm gonna look out for the babies before I look out for the man. Or if it's a woman, either way it go, I'm gonna look out for the baby first. Because them babies cannot take care of themselves. It's up to us to take care of them and show them what they need and what they, what's safe and what's not safe and all of that stuff. So no, I'm not, evidently for that parent, for them to even come in the house, something had to happen for them to come take them kids, and she didn't care.
It was more of a mental thing. For she must have had a breakdown. So how you get them gone and all, that's crazy.
She might not have cared.
Right.
She was
that's
to
tough. Yeah.
her, this is a relief. Now I can do me.
Yeah, true.
I don't have to worry about them at
That's
all
true.
in my way, interfering in my relationship with this dude I want.
That's real true.
You know what I'm saying? That could be a thing too. I done heard women and seen women put men before their babies. I done seen them put drugs before their kids. I never even did that. And like I said, and I got high, I like to get high. But I wouldn't put nothing before my babies. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna eat. They gonna have a roof over their head. Even if I had to move in the house with my mama, they got a roof over their head. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never been homeless with my babies. Never, ever. And I give God the glory, and I thank him that never happened.
God had your life already planned out before you knew it.
Oh, yes,
He had it planned
He
out.
have everyone's life.
For sure, he
planned out.
did. You went through what you went through, so you could help some. It's your testimony, so you could help somebody else, and you made it out of it strong, strong-headed. A lot of people they fold real quick, but to this day, you still holding on. You still fighting and being strong. Cause who don't want to after somebody, after a bunch of crap. Sometimes you might just want to bust somebody upside the head, but you can't. You God has saved you and delivered you from all of that, and that's a good thing.
I'm still human.
Absolutely,
Still human.
and that's what I want to say. So.
A person can only push a person so far. I ain't gonna sit up and tell you I'm so holy that I might not pop you in your mouth. Okay?
Right, because
That's not my plan, but you never know, you might push a person, and don't never underestimate a person.
Absolutely.
Because they say, and that don't make them less saved. It just make them more human.
Absolutely.
That's all. It just show the humanness come out of them. They human. You know, so yeah, it's don't define me that way because I'm supposed to be a Christian, and then you might push a button and I might want to go side your
Right.
head.
That's because you, and that's why some people do certain things to make you explode. I thought they were so holy. See, they ain't so holy just to give them something else to elaborate on.
No, I just had to whoop the devil, that's all.
And you ain't wrong with that.
I just had to whoop the devil.
That's true. Okay. Well, anything else you gotta say after this? You want to reach out and say to people? This was a good talk. Anything else
You
you
got
want
any questions? You got anything you need to say? Get off your chest.
I'm going to keep mine on. Because I don't have to. I'm good though. I'm at peace. You know,
You
so
got
no.
anything you need to say?
We'll be back next week, same time, same place.
Yes.
Know that.
Yeah, we coming back and we're gonna come back stronger. I apologize again that we haven't been consistent with you guys, but we are here. I have been going through a lot the last few months, and it didn't just start in December. It's been going on off and on. I've been making a lot of trips in Mississippi for the last few years, so a lot of stuff been going on. So
I will say this before we close. Because that became the norm for you, back and forth on the highway, the train rides, the you know, the view, the everything, that changed your life a lot. Even though you was going to visit Granddaddy, but now you have to rearrange your whole life, it seemed like. Now you more subtle, you know, you here, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to up and get on the highway no more, or run down there to see Granddaddy. How is that for you?
well, you asked me that in around about 2 months. Maybe I can give you a better answer.
Mm-hmm.
Today is kind of hard to even answer that
Right,
question
I understand.
because I still want to go see my dad.
I understand.
Okay, so I asked me in a couple of months, how is it? You know,
We got you.
because like I told you, sometimes it don't seem real to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with the flow,
All right. Well, we love you, Mother.
and I love you.
Keep
guys.
being great because you doing a wonderful job.
And I love everybody out there, okay? Again, I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm sorry it's more about me today than I wanted to be.
It's
But,
Still been.
but like we is here, it's Wiggins Unplugged. Let's talk about it. Anything y'all do want to talk to me about, you can message me. When we on like this, you can send a text through. Somebody's always watching to see if you got a question or two that if I can answer, I can. If she can't answer, or even D over here in the corner can't answer, we'll make sure we get the right answer for you when we come back home. I bet you that.
Right.
We won't leave you hanging, but that question will be answered. And like I say, we're here. We're going to try to continue to be more timely and back on again. But you always can reach me at 5601 North Saginaw, Higher Quality of Life Ministry. We here every Wednesday night from 5:30 to 6:30. We here on Sunday morning for Sunday school, 9:45 to 10. Was it 10:30 or 10:45?
10:45.
10:45, and we hear worship service starts Sunday at 11, and we here every day. And Pastor Ronnie Williams, as D. Carlin, the master teacher, is always here as well. Come and visit us, okay? We just a church on the move for God, really on the move, and we are human, okay?
All
No
right.
judge zone. Love you guys. Wrap it up, Ivy.
We got it. It's over.
Did I wrap it up okay?